Okay, y'all, so they were begging for Megan to respond to that weak shit. They were begging, and I love how she did it because it wasn't like super, super direct, but it still was at the same time. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Either way, this song eats, the video eats. We gonna get into it. Y'all know what's up.
Headlock, got him in a headlock. Music to my ears, I'm about to make your head pop. Headlock, got him in a headlock.
All right, y'all, listen. If it's one thing Megan is gonna do, or a couple things, I should say. The first one is give you some bars. You already know what's up with that. The second one, she gonna give you a concept, okay? She gonna execute a concept. Now, keep in mind that she's doing this. She's doing all this. She's eating us up with these visuals while being an independent artist. It's always cool when artists are able to have complete control, complete creative control over their projects, right? Instead of having to deal with these boring ass uninspired executives who try to tell y'all what to do and shit. Like, because what you end up with now, you know, is just complete slayage, complete, you know, mayhem. And I am enjoying watching the wig snatching. Now, before people get in my comments talking about Megan ain't independent, just want to remind you that in February of 2024, Megan signed a distribution deal with Warner Music Group that allows her to maintain her independence as an artist while having access to WMG's global resources and services. So let's just keep that in mind. Don't come in my comments with the BS. So first of all, I want to talk about how the song samples Gwen Stefani's What You Waiting For, right? And it was genius how it blended in. T bitches only hot on TikTok, TikTok, bitches doing all that like it was genius how they sampled that. I'm sorry, like how they did that. And then Megan fit that shit into the lyrics. It's just, I don't know. It was kind. It was just kind. So let's start it off. Because in the beginning, she gives us a Scott Pilgrim versus the World reference, you know, where this nigga's skimming through these rules instead of reading them like Megan told him to. It was just like the scene, of course, where Scott was reading that email. This is boring. Y'all should have read the rules because Megan came in there popping heads and slapping them up. So now this game, this Curse of the Serpent Woman game, looks like, first of all, looks like so much fun. All the different versions of it, right? Y'all need to make some of them a reality or something. I don't know. Y'all gonna get her in Fortnite or some shit. But yeah, the games and stuff obviously were inspired by Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. So it was definitely a lot of fun to see those concepts executed so well. You know, this part here was clearly like a temple run kind of deal, right? You got this snake chasing after her. Now, okay, I'm going to take a moment to talk about some of these bars here. Let's talk about some of these bars in the first verse. I love that Megan said, I popped my shit. They went pop, but they went pop, ma'am. They bought Birkins, but guess what? I bought stock. They taking shots. I'm taking spots. They taking shots. I'm taking spots. I took off on bitches and left them behind. How do you hate me if I'm on your mind, girl? How do you hate me? Y'all wanted a response so bad, and she's coming with it, and we ain't even got to that shady ass hook yet. Like that catchy ass, shady ass hook. We ain't even got to that shit yet. Now, I was very gagged when Miss Mamas came on my screen with this Dance Revolution ass set. Like the color schemes and the lights and shit, it was just crazy. I seen this clip first on Twitter, like a clip of this first before I even realized the video had come out already. And I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. Like when I say attention grab, them colors are popping. I don't know. It was just so aesthetically pleasing, just outside of the sickening ass choreography and shit, like, you know, or the fun choreography. Like it was just really amazing aesthetically and such a good idea to include that game, just considering the theme, you know, the concept, of course. It was just, I was like, oh, you ate that. Y'all ate that over there. Y'all ate that. Okay, now this part of the video, do y'all think that this is an actual set with like LED screens and shit in the back? I guess we gonna see. I hope she does like a good ass sticking behind the scenes, you know, exploration of this, because I would love to see it. I don't know if she posted it by the time I post this video or by the time y'all watch this, but I would love to see, like, do y'all think that these are like in the back, like, and what she was standing on also? I'm not gonna show the full thing because I don't know what YouTube talking about, but you know, this outfit, I really loved it. But do y'all think that this LED screens or it's just CG, it's just like green screen, you know, because I feel like I would be so dizzy on set if it was LEDs doing this all, you know, all day in my face. Like if they put me in a set that was essentially a box with these lights going off all the time, I would be a little disoriented, you know, but it could just be green screen in the back and I'm doing too much and I'm reaching, you know, either way, I love it. And her look, like I said during this part, I think is one of my favorites that I've ever seen her in. So, like I said, I don't want to show the full thing on on YouTube because I ain't Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like maybe she could get away with that stuff, but YouTube would be like, girl, if you don't, to me, they would be like, girl, if you don't sit your ass down. Okay, so let's talk about this pre-hook real quick, okay? Let's talk about this pre-hook and this hook because she said, if I pop back, then they go tick-tock, tick. Like she used the tick-tock in her back to say, if I pop back, then they go tick-tock. Unless I'm reaching with this too, but I think that means if I respond to these hoes, them bitches gonna go online and they gonna run they, you know, mouth on the internet, do endless rants. It's giving TikTok. But also, I think that TikTok could mean, like, if I pop back at these hoes, then, you know, they gonna lose their composure like they're taking time bomb or something, like they about to go off. Of course, that takes us into this sickening hook. These bitches only hot on TikTok. Bitches doing all that wah, 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 wah. Like, girl, I was in there like, yeah, bitch. You see what I'm saying? The sample, that's what I'm saying. The Gwen Stefani sample is just so cunt. It's just too cunt. Then she said, bitch, your time up. Why is you not clocking that? Now, listen, I love this diss here because it's obviously directed towards Nicki. Like, obviously. Like, you know, but it could be, it could just be a generic, you know, statement. But I think obviously it's directed towards Nicki. And I think it's supposed to remind us of Nicki's line where she says, if you ain't shitting, then get off the pot. And I think that's why it works so well. The layers to it, it matches up with the theme of, you know, taking people's spots and stuff, given that Nicki was saying this kind of shit to somebody else to look him. So it's just fun. It's fun. It's shady. It's fun. You see what I'm saying? Megan said, doing shit for TikTok. Bitch, I'm really hip hop. They all know my shit hot. Ain't listen when your shit drop. All my diamonds dancing. I ain't need to make no TikTok. Cause them bitches is dancing. I don't need to get up there and do no dance. Bitch, your time up. Sorry, it's shady. That is the shadiest hook ever. While at the same time being so catchy and marketable, and just it could be a blanket statement to anybody about anybody. But it's still direct at the same time. I love shit like that, y'all. Y'all know I love shit like that, especially if you listen to my shit. Anyway. So back to the video. I love how in the game she knocks the lights out here, and then in real life this guy, or you know what I mean, real life, this guy suddenly loses power in his room, and it's just like, girl, you should have read the rules, bro. Then she appears in the room. I really love this transition from cartoon to IRL. Like, it's just so kind. I'm sorry, Megan's just eating, Your Honor. Like, she's just, I don't know what to tell you. I have to rest my case. I could reopen the case if you are confused later on down the line. I have no problem doing that, but Your Honor, she's eating. And just like how she zapped in the game, she zapped this man. Look at how she's smiling through his chest. She's like, yeah, look at her face. Like, yeah, ho, now what, ho? Caving these weak hoes' chests in. I love that. The Roomba bumping into his dead ass at the end was such a nice touch. Now, you know Megan gonna give us a cute count right here, you know what I mean? Some cute choreo, right? I can't wait to see y'all doing them dances and stuff on TikTok, TikTok. Bitch, hold on, this part here, because listen. Bitch, I fucking cackled after Megan, because she said, bitch, your time is up, and then the clock sound, there was like a clock sound effect, and like tick, 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 tick. And she started twerking to the beat of that, the ticks. She's so unserious. Like, she's gonna cuss you out, drag the fuck out you. And then when you sitting there mad as hell about it, she gonna play in your face, like tick, 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 twerking in your face. Like, Megan, please. She is like, I don't know if she knows how much of a comedian she is, girl, because that shit made me laugh so hard. Okay, so I guess this his name is Jaden, right? You see Megan at the top, and you see Jaden at the top as well. And listen, Jaden, you didn't read the rules, bro. Like, you didn't read the rules, bro. He tried to get her in the game, but listen, you wasn't beating Miss Mamas. She popped up behind Jaden's non-reading ass and said, hey, boo, what's the tea? And then I love how the moves that she did in real life, right, matches the moves that she did in the video game. Look at this shit. Like, listen, I know one thing though, Megan, your strong ass don't need to be kicking me at all. Like Megan be in the gym, honey. Look at you gonna send me into orbit, mama. She look like a damn Amazonian, and I love it so much. Like, don't she gonna punt me to the moon. I'm not the only star you see in my head. Like, imagine Megan putting you in a headlock. Like, girl, look at her face while she was holding him. Like, yeah, I got his dumb ass. She sat on this nigga face. She plopped down on this nigga face and made a pancake hole. Like, I'm sure plenty of people would not mind Megan doing this to them. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. And of course, this girl gets constricted and her head explodes. They eating choreography up. So yeah, I don't know. This makes me so excited for the rest of the album. Like, girl, what do you have cooking? What do you have cooking? I absolutely love the concept, the video game ass Dance Revolution, Temple Run, Tekken ass theme of this. I love like the theme of choking bitches out. I love that catchy ass shady. That hook is so direct and not direct at the same time. That hook is so shady. And I live for it. So marketable at the same time. So catchy. I don't know. I mean, she ate it. Like, as we expected, but like, she really ate this shit. Like, she really ate it. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. Love y'all so much, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
And that's why you can't take me, you hate me. I don't want your nigga, you crazy. That nigga too lazy. I need me a nigga who can tame me. Coming through, we make your nigga switch teams.